Hey there everybody, CoChronoX here, even though that's not my name anymore, but it's been a while since I actually have recorded a part of Final Fantasy VII, but we're back here, and welcome back to the Temple of the Ancients. In the last episode, we kind of entered the Temple of the Ancients, got a little bit halfway through, but now in this episode, we're gonna actually finish off the Temple of the Ancients by actually going to the room that Sig was, that we saw in the vision where Sig was doing. And what do these murals actually mean? And where on earth is Sephiroth? Oh, there he is. You see, I love that when we call his name, he just shows up. It's like he loves himself. Seriously, he really does. Like, he really is always by our side. We appreciate this. But anyways, we gotta take out Sephiroth because he's gone loco, even though he's already loco as is, to be honest. A treasure house of knowledge. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. You know, just not gonna go ahead and say anything, eh? Hey. Look well. At what? At that which adds to the knowledge of. I'm becoming one with the planet. And also crazy to boot. Mother, it's almost time. Soon we will become one. How do you intend to become one with the planet? It's simple. Once the planet is hurt, it gathers spirit energy to heal the injury. The amount of energy gathered depends on the size of the injury. What would happen if there was an injury that threatened the very life of the planet? Think how much energy would be gathered. And at the center of that injury will be me. All that boundless energy will be mine. By merging with all the energy of the planet, I will become a new life form, a new existence. Melding with the planet, I will cease to exist as I am now, only to be reborn as a god to rule over every soul. An injury powerful enough to destroy the planet. Injure the planet? Behold that mural. The ultimate destructive magic, Meteor. That'll never happen. I mean, it's actually quite interesting how the ultimate destructive black magic known as Meteor, and obviously for people who are familiar with the Final Fantasy mythos, well, not really mythos, it's, well, actually no, it is kind of mythos, should be more a little bit familiar what the counteractive magic is from Meteor. We'll get into more detail with that later. And Cloud is losing his mind. That sounds about right. Black materia. Called Meteor. Cloud, get a hold of yourself. Now, my brain. Cloud. I'm Cloud. How should I? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. Am I really here? Am I really real? I remember my way. Cloud? What's wrong? Something wrong? It's nothing, so don't worry about it. Right. Cloud, it's nothing. I don't know. Sephiroth got away. Well, damn, son. Don't worry about it. I understood what he was saying. No, you didn't. So this was be Meteor, right? Yes. I don't know what the hell is it, but it's falling from the sky. It's not even an omen. It's actually something that's probably going to come to play, but hey, what could I know? Nothing really happens. It finds a small drifting planet with its magic. and then it collides with them. This planet might get wiped out entirely. Well, that sucks. Except Sephiroth is kind of gonna... This part doesn't really make any sense. Why is there a random Durgan here? Like, this thing is just chilling. This is the red dragon. This dragon is weak to ice attacks and can also be poisoned if he, you know, chooses to get poisoned. Sometimes he actually does not get poisoned, and he kind of is a douche about it. But other than that, it's just your own, it's your typical dragon type enemy. Don't use any fire attacks, or if you have any fire enhancements on you, you can be able to protect yourself from his fire-inducing attacks. Which is really good, because to be perfectly honest, getting hit by this guy hurts. Which makes a lot of sense, because dragons are usually always the pain of any sort of adventurer's existence. And I'm pretty sure I can poison you. You're just very resistant to it. But yeah, that's really it. It's kind of odd too how like Sephiroth is trying to do all this stuff, and we don't even know if Sid is dead. Lovely. Like, we don't even know if this is Sephiroth's own will or this is someone else's will. But we're gonna go ahead and just think that it's Sephiroth's will, because Sephiroth is crazed. God damn, would you stop hitting me? And Sid, get up. I'm gonna cure to you. I'm gonna cure to you and not cure to the boss. By the way, don't accidentally cure to the boss. You will hate yourself entirely. Because I end up... it was like one time where I accidentally did do that, and it was embarrassing. And never again. Alright. I'm trying to poison him, but he ain't being poisoned. He's kind of being a little bit of a douchebag right now. But that's fine, because who really cares? Because this is a dragon, and I don't really think... There we go. Now he's poisoned. Now we can actually focus on everything else. Except keep doing tail whip. Stop that. Stop doing tail whip. It's very bad. But no, aside from the massive hiatus, obviously the reason as to why we had the massive hiatus is usually because whenever I end up getting a job, I kind of don't really like to focus on recording at the same time. I kind of like to focus on the job first. And usually whenever I come home, I don't have the energy to do anything, to be honest. Like, I don't have the energy. I just sit on my ass, fall asleep, and do it all over again. Anyways, defeating the red dragon allows you to get the materia summon Bahamut. Now, Bahamut is a very cool summon and a one-time only summon. There are two other versions of Bahamut. One is easy to get and is given to you, just like how this one is. And the third one is a little bit harder to get, and you kind of have to go out of your way to get it. Because if you miss it, well, it's also possible to miss it, I should say. It's not like if you miss it or whatever. I would equip Bahamut because the boss that we're going to be facing against is resistant to magic. Heavily resistant to magic, I should say. You're more so going to be using physical attacks against him more so than using actual magic attacks. Black materia! Oh my gosh, it's the black materia. Black materia! Yeah! I don't know why we keep, let's leave it because we can't really take it. Wait a minute, I'll ask. I don't understand. What? Really? They said that the temple itself is the black materia. Yeah, because that makes kind of no sense. This whole building is the black materia. This huge temple? This is the black materia? Then no one can take it. It's pretty hard. You see, this is the model of the temple. And inside its device, which gets smaller each time you solve a puzzle. As the model becomes smaller, you become smaller too. Until it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. So, if we solve the puzzle, the black materia will get smaller and smaller, and we can take it out. Yes, but that's one thing. You can only answer the puzzle inside the temple, so anyone who solves the puzzle will be crushed by the temple. I see. So the ancients didn't want dangerous magic to be taken out of the temple so easily. Guess that stuff this dangerous is best left alone. Not really, because Sephiroth at some point will be able to get this thing. No, we've got to think of a way to get it out. because Sephiroth has lots of different flunkies. By different flunkies, you mean the organization Black Cloak 13, and also, I don't know, who else does he have, to be honest, because besides the guinea pigs. So what we're gonna do? We getting a phone call. It's our phone, doofus. Hey, Cloud, this is KC. KC. Fair. Don't forget about me. Everyone you said makes perfect. You can use my stuffed body for the future of the planet. We can't let Sephiroth get his hands on the black materia, and we can't let the Shinra get theirs on it either. But Cloud, there's really nothing else you can do. Everyone, please trust me. We have no choice. Alrighty. Please hurry. Oh, Lord. I'll be waiting at the exit. Even though it's kind of weird how we're going to go through an exit. You'd think that we going from the opposite direction will lead us to the exit. But funny enough, there's an actual back door to this place. Alright, so we're going to do our final rest. Because we're about to get ourselves a major boss fight. And it's actually the final boss in the Temple of the Ancients. It's also one of the hardest bosses that you will ever fight in Disc 1. Because, yeah, reasons. Anyways, the first thing you want to do first is you actually want to go ahead and change the order of your party. You want to put everyone on the back because the boss that you're going to face, he does a lot of damage from the front. But if you put them to the back, obviously you'll do less, he'll do less damage. Not less damage to a point that it will be, you know, survivable. You can still get killed, but, you know, other than that, But this boss here is one of the bosses that has made me stuck. Oh, another thing I should mention, when you fought the Red Dragon, you can fight random encounters there, so just in case if you're under leveled for this boss, you can be able to go ahead and get yourself experience from that boss, from that room alone. And say hello to the wall of Disc 1. He is big. He is from Final Fantasy IV. It's Demon Wall. Even though he's called Demon Gate, he's supposed to be called Demon Wall, but they decided to name him Demon Gate because why the hell not? But anyways, Demon Gate here, he has a crap ton of moves that can be very relatively annoying. He's heavily resistant to magic attacks, and he is not going to be affected by Bio 2. So what you're essentially doing for this fight is you're mostly using limit breaks, because limit breaks in this game, it pierces through defense, so you don't really have to worry so much about his heavy defense or resistance to anything for that matter. Now, the other reason as to why you want Bahamut in your team is because Bahamut's skill is basically non-elemental damage. And obviously, him being resistant to magic, non-elemental attacks, help out a great deal. Now, obviously, you know, this boss fight could be a little bit better, but I rather prefer it to be this way and just us attacking him. Once he starts lifting his head up, he's going to go ahead and do his Cave-In Rush attack, or his Demon Rush attack, which will do a lot of damage if you are in the front. I want to say if you are in the front, I'm not entirely sure if he can actually do a lot of damage. Yeah, here it is. Booyah! Luckily enough, we had Big Guard, so it doesn't really matter all that much. This is kind of one of the reasons as to why you want Big Guard on your enemy skill. Because if you don't have Big Guard on your enemy skill, half of his attacks will hurt. Luckily enough, White Wind, I want to say, doesn't get affected by the magic barrier, so you can potentially just use White Wind to heal you instead of using actual cure. And since White Wind doesn't really go ahead and give you as much, doesn't take as much MP, hell, it only takes like 34, which is not really that bad at all. It's relatively great to go ahead and use. So we're gonna just keep physically attacking him until he dies, because to be perfectly honest, I have no other strategy for this guy. Except Big Guard, attacking with physical attacks, attacking with limit breaks when you have them up to ready. And that's really about it. There's nothing else I can really say about this guy. Except I can go with my history of how difficult this guy was. This boss fight was so difficult, I had to be lucky to be able to beat him. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally had to get lucky to beat him. And it's weird, too, because obviously, when you're playing an RPG for the first time, you're not going to know the strategies of boss fights. You're not going to know about how you're supposed to defeat them and all that other stuff. Okay, maybe, no, okay, White Wind actually does get affected by, Magic Barrier. But yeah, you're not going to go ahead and know any of the strategies for this. So I didn't know about Big Guard. I didn't know about, the elemental, the materia growth. I didn't know about any of that stuff. So, boss fights, the boss fights that I've lost to on Disc 1 was Materia Keeper. And I think lost numbers because I didn't know that he was a boss that you were supposed to fight. You can fight early, but I also didn't know that he was a secret boss. So there was that. Who else? Demon Gate obviously was a very huge wall for me, and it sucks too because I literally loved Final Fantasy VII when I was playing it, but then when I got to Demon Gate, I was like, ugh. And the thing is, I played 7 twice. I played it once, of course got my ass kicked, played it again, and then got my ass kicked again because I didn't know any of the mechanics. So then when I played it a third time, when it came onto the PlayStation Network, and I played it off of the PSP Go, yeah, I know, I had the inferior PSP, don't really bother asking. But, oh, what a perfect way to die. That was glorious. I couldn't even showcase Great Gospel. Whatever. Oh well. Did I actually showcase Great Gospel in the last episode? I don't even know. That's actually kind of bad. Okay, if I didn't showcase Great Gospel, because I don't really remember, I don't remember whatever even happens in the other episodes of the other parts, because I haven't really looked back on anything. I'm sorry, like, I really didn't. Great Gospel ends up giving you an invincibility barrier, and it also recovers your HP and your MP. And that's it. It doesn't really do anything else. It just does that. It's a very powerful limit break for Aerith, and obviously it's difficult to get. Now, Keshi here, he's actually going to be a scapegoat here and use his doll, because since Keshi is being controlled by somebody from far away in the Shinra Corporation, it's actually best for the doll to go ahead and end up solving the puzzle instead of the humans, because if the humans solved it, yeah, we pretty much would be dead. Just saying, like, I mean, we can kind of get rid of Barrett. Nah, maybe, no, we need Sid. Maybe Yuffie? Nah, Yuffie's cool. Or 13. Nah. We can't get rid of any of our party members. Keshi is the best one because he's an idiot. Anyways, Keshi ends up doing our last fortune, saying that we're perfect for each other and all that other nonsense, even though, to be perfectly honest, he kind of mentioned something about something bad was going to happen to somebody close to us. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, Tifa was with us, so it could be Tifa, or it could be Aerith, or Yuffie. Or anybody in the group, for that matter. Because, to be honest with you, I don't really think that it really matters all that much. I'm also just, like, passing through the dialogues here, because, it's not really, it's plot important, but not, like, too heavily plot important. Because she is going to go ahead and sacrifice himself. And, you know, I mean, I don't really use Keshi, like, at all. He's also was glitching out just there, but that's fine. I mean, all cats glitch out nowadays. I think I forget. I think Keshi's is the white doll thing. Yeah, it's a giant Moogle, by the way. Like, it's literally a giant Moogle. You can tell it's a giant Moogle because of the wings. And also, you can kind of see the zipper in the back. That's actually kind of cute. The Ancients sure did a great job making this. I can protect the planet too. I'm kind of embarrassed and glitching out. There's plenty of stuffed toys like my body around, but there's only one me. Don't forget me, even if another Keshi comes along. Goodbye then. I guess I'm off to save the planet. As Keshi solves the mystery of the Temple of the Ancients puzzle, The Temple of the Ancients, it's a good thing that Kishi is smart, because if he was dumb, then this entire plan would be kind of useless, just saying. Kishi solved the puzzle, and now it gets crushed and consumed into becoming the black materia. And there it is. That's the black materia. I'm gonna have a smoke out here. It's really something, having a smoke at a place like this. Is that like every smoker's dream, just to smoke in like different areas? Like, do you smokers want to smoke on the moon? I mean, it'd be badass, but it'd be kind of weird. And also, how would you do that considering you're wearing a helmet? And we got the black materia. Can you guys use it? No. No, we can't use it right now. You need great spiritual power to use it. Makes sense. Meteor kind of does take a lot to go in and be used. I mean, lots of spiritual energy. That's right. One person's power alone won't do it. Somewhere special where there's plenty of planet's energy. Oh, yeah. The Promised Land. The Promised Land? No, but Sephiroth is different. He's not an ancient. He shouldn't be able to find the Promised Land. Want to bet? But I have. I'm far superior to the ancients. I became a traveler of the lifestream and gained the knowledge and wisdom of the ancients. I also gained the knowledge and the wisdom of those after the extinction of the ancients. And soon, I will create the future. I won't let you do it. The future is not just yours. I wonder. Uh-oh. Oh no! My inner child is out, and the noises are getting out of play, and I can't even stop myself. My inner child is trying to stop me, but I won't listen. No! Don't do it, Cloud! Don't give him the black materia, you fool! If you give him the black materia, do you realize what will happen? The entire planet will be dead. Meteor will be consumed. And, forget it. Just go ahead and do that. You know what? Maybe the world needs to be destroyed. Forget it. Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. Hey, Arif, how's it going? I'm a child. And we just gave the black materia to Sephiroth. Cloud, are you alright? I gave the black materia to Sephiroth. What did I do? Tell me, Arif. Cloud, be strong, okay? What have I done? Cloud, you haven't done anything. It's not your fault. Hey! Oops, this looks like a bad time. I'm Kishi number 2, right? Pleased to meet you all. Why is this happening? It's kind of immersion ruin. Cloud, what the hell are you doing? Everything's white. What did I do? I don't remember anything. My memory since then. Is everything a dream? Don't wake me. Hey, look! Cloud, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Sorry for what happened. Don't worry about it. I can't help it. Oh? Then, why don't you really worry about it? And let me handle Sephiroth. And Cloud, you take care of yourself. So you don't have a breakdown, okay? What is this place? This forest leads to the city of the ancients, and it's called the Sleeping Forest. It's only a matter of time before Sephiroth uses a meteor. That's why I'm going to protect it. Only a survivor of the century like me can do it. The secret is just up here. At least, it should be. I feel it. It feels like I'm being led by something. Then, I'll be going now. I'll come back when it's all over. Aerith. Whee! So she's going to interfere. She'll be a difficult one, don't you think? We must stop that girl soon. You look like you was having a nightmare. How you feeling? I don't know. I guess that's right. Well, don't worry too much about it. You know, Cloud, Aerith is gone. Everyone's out looking for Aerith. The city of the ancients. Aerith is headed there. By herself? Why did she go by herself? Hey, we're going too. Only the ancients. Only Aerith can save us from Meteor. Then we must go. What will do if something happens to Aerith? If Sephiroth finds her, she's in trouble. Sephiroths already know. Hey, why are you still sitting around? Let's go, Cloud. No. I might lose it again. If Sephiroth comes near me, I might. Yeah. God damn it. It's because of you that Sephiroth got the black materia. It's your damn fault. My fault. I know you got problems. Hell, we all do. But you don't even understand yourself. But you gotta understand that there ain't no getting off of this train we're on till we get to the end of the line. Cloud, we came this far. Aren't you gonna settle up with Sephiroth? No. I'm afraid. If this keeps up, I may go crazy. I'm afraid. Goddamn jackass. That's what you are. Just think about it. How many people in this world do you think really understand themselves? People get depressed in life because they don't know what's up. But they go on living. They don't run away. That's just how it is. Cloud, you'll come with us, right? I believe in you. What am I supposed to do? Just pull out of here? To where? Cloud. Wait a minute, Tifa. Give him a little time. He has to decide it on his own. You believe in Cloud, right? I'm afraid to find out the truth. But why? And that guy is probably like, man, I don't know what's going on. Cloud, hey, how are you? I just want to know, which is going to be? You want to find out by yourself, or are you afraid to find out? Either way, if you stay around here, all you're going to do is worry about it. Even if you do go nuts again when you see Sephiroth, if it happens, it happens. I'll go upside your spocky head and bring you back to normal. Cloud, it'll be alright. We're all here with you. But if it happens, it happens. Don't worry about it. You're right. He's right, isn't he? Come on. Let's go and find Aerith. Alright, and with that, I'm going to actually call it the end of an episode. We've been going on for like a good 30 minutes. Welcome back to the playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I've been Code Chrono, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. We'll be heading to the forest something. I actually forgot what it was called, but we're heading to the forest area, and I actually do remember where it is. Code Chrono, over and out. Laters!